Last night, the two sparred on an array of issues such as abortion, congestion pricing, COVID. Another big topic, public safety and bail reform laws. Governor Hochul tried to show her administration already addressed crime and accused Lee Zeldin of fear-mongering. Zeldin says the governor is not taking safety concerns of New Yorkers seriously.
We are now getting a look at new surveillance video of the suspects wanted in a shooting that injured a student near Staten Island school. Police believe one of these masked suspects pulled out a gun and fired at least 8 times outside Tottenville High School just before 2 yesterday. A 14-year-old student was shot in the right ankle. Another bullet struck a nearby MTA bus.
Today, Mayor Eric Adams plans to talk about efforts to survive another major storm as we're approaching 10 years since Superstorm Sandy. The progress on coastal resiliency projects will also be the focus of city council hearings.
All right, one more check of traffic.
It's been a busy commute. If you're heading out to your rails right now, we were seeing some really big issues here on your 4 and 5 trains. It was police department activity. Fortunately, a confirmed stabbing on a southbound 4 train heading into the Brooklyn Bridge. That investigation has cleared out, but we are still seeing some lingering delays. You're also seeing some issues with your Metro North and New Jersey Transit.
All right, thanks so much. What's happening, Matt?
The fog again is our big issue this morning. It should be with us through the morning commute. Dense fog advisory goes through 10. Expect you're going to run into it at some point along your drive, pretty much wherever you are. I do have a cool shot here for you above the fog.
Wow.
This is our World Trade Center camera looking down. You can see the clearing above. I do think we'll see some blue sky late today. Temperatures climbing from the mid 60s to the low 70s, and then again, then a little bit of a cool down as we go into the weekend.
All right, Matt.
Really
Wow.
like that,
The Today Show's coming up next. They're going to have the best fall getaway deals.
Stay with us for local news updates every 30 minutes throughout the morning. That's what's happening today in New York.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. All eyes were on Pennsylvania overnight.
Yeah, the first and only Senate debate there with control of Congress hanging in the balance. It is October 26th. This is today. Center stage, Democrat John Fetterman and Republican Dr. Mehmet Oz face off on the issues.
My campaign would fight for Roe v. Wade.
John Fetterman takes everything to an extreme, and those extreme positions hurt us all.
And ongoing concerns over Fetterman's fitness to serve.
I had a stroke. He's never let me forget that.
This morning, the candidates in their own words and the takeaways in one of the nation's most important midterm contests. Inside the rampage, new details on the gunman behind that deadly school shooting in St. Louis. What a letter found in his car is revealing about a possible motive. And the stories of bravery now emerging.
I really credit my students a lot because even with the gunshots that close, they did not scream.
That harrowing firsthand account just ahead. Cooling off, housing prices falling fast after soaring to record highs. So is now the best time to buy? And what does it mean if you're in the market to sell? We'll break it down. All that plus chaos and controversy.
Miss USA is Texas!
The Miss USA pageant embroiled in scandal. Some contestants claiming it's rigged. The organization's president now suspended and an investigation underway. The very latest straight ahead. And raking news, what scientists are now saying about whether you really need to rake those leaves. And it could make your weekends a lot more enjoyable. Today, Wednesday, October 26, 2022.
From NBC News, this is Today with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Today. It is Wednesday morning. Nice to have you along with us. This raking story. You want to get back those hours of your childhood raking leaves, don't you?
You all remember all the time your parents said to you, you got to go out and rake the leaves and stuff them into hefty bags. Who knew that we didn't have to do that?
Science is saying something different this morning. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we got a busy morning, a lot to get to, including we've got some rare good news. It's tied to the economy, at least if you're planning to buy a house.
Yeah, prices are now going down at a record rate. Tom Costello is going to have everything we need to know.
But of course, we will begin with last night's big debate in Pennsylvania.
This was highly anticipated, not only because of questions concerning Democrat John Fetterman's health after his stroke 6 months ago, but also because this race could decide which party controls the Senate, and that will affect every single American come next year. We'll show you how it all played out. Let's start this morning with NBC's Dasha Burns in Harrisburg. Dasha, good morning.
Savannah, good morning. This debate was highly anticipated, not just by voters here in Pennsylvania, but people across the country. It's an extremely tight race, just a couple of points separating these candidates in the polls, and in a battle against one of the most